The Silent Tape, Part 2. Detective Alan Mercer wasn't supposed to be in the archive room that night. He hadn't slept in 3 days. His hands shook when he reached for the tape, the same cassette that had already been blamed for 2 mental breakdowns in the department. But Mercer didn't believe in curses. He believed in people and in lies. He loaded the tape into an old player, hit rewind, and leaned forward. The reel spun and spun and spun until the room went dead silent. The lights didn't flicker. They stopped, frozen, mid-buzz, like the electricity itself was holding its breath. Then behind him, something whispered, "You were warned." Mercer turned sharply. The room was empty, but the tape was playing by itself. The audio this time wasn't breathing. It was a girl, soft, afraid. "If you're hearing this, he already knows your name." Mercer leaned closer. The girl continued, voice shaking. "He's listening through the tape. Do not turn around." Mercer froze, because something was behind him, slow, dragging breast pressed against his neck. Cold, sticky, not human. The girl's voice on the tape whispered, "If you move, he'll become real." Mercer reached for the stop button with trembling fingers. A hand grabbed his shoulder, a hand that wasn't warm. The next morning, Officer Delgado found the archive door open. The tape recorder was still spinning. Detective Mercer's chair was overturned, his gun was still holstered, and the floor had deep scratch marks leading away from the desk. For long claw marks, as if someone or something had crawled out of the walls. Delgado pressed play. The tape crackled, then a new voice. He took Mercer. "Don't look for him." It wasn't the girl's voice anymore. It was Mercer himself. When Delgado checked the security cameras, she expected to see Mercer leaving. Instead, she saw him sitting motionless in the chair for 1 hour. Not moving, not blinking, just staring forward. At exactly 3:11 a.m., his head tilted unnaturally backward, far past what human neck could tolerate. Then he vanished from the frame. Not walked out, not dragged out. Vanished, as if the pixels swallowed him. The camera continued recording. But the room behind Mercer was no longer the archive. It showed a corridor made of flickering static, dark and shifting, like something inside the tape was bleeding into reality. The chief ordered the tape sealed. Evidence container, steel lock, triple chains. But the tape still played, even without power. Even when it was sealed shut, anyone who passed the evidence room heard faint breathing. Sometimes a voice. "Rewind me." The department closed the entire wing. Workers refused to enter. One janitor claimed he saw a tall shadow watching him from inside the evidence locker, and that it whispered his name. 2 months later, the entire building was shut down permanently. But the tape was missing. Someone took it. Someone pressed play again. End of Part 2.